Our first stop is lateralization, the fascinating divide within our brains. The term lateralization might sound like a mouthful, but it's simply the idea that the two halves of our brain aren't identical twins. They have different strengths and skills, just like the members of a well-coordinated sports team. Now imagine the male brain as an efficient office, where everyone has a specific job. You've got the numbers guy crunching data in one corner, and the wordsmith crafting eloquent emails in another. This is what we mean when we say the male brain is specialized. Each area is a master of its own domain, focusing on a particular task with laser-like precision. But what about the female brain? Well, it's more like a buzzing marketplace. Instead of each stand operating independently, there's a lot of haggling, exchanging, and communication going on. It's not that the female brain lacks specialization, but rather, it emphasizes connectivity. Different regions are like old pals, constantly chatting and collaborating, creating a rich tapestry of interconnected thoughts, emotions, and memories. Interestingly, this distinction starts early in life, with studies showing that male infants tend to be more interested in physical mechanical systems, while female infants display a preference for social interactive systems. Some suggest this might be linked to the differences in lateralization and specialization we see in adult brains. However, this isn't a battle of the sexes. It's not about who's better or worse, but about understanding the unique strengths and characteristics of each brain. The specialization in the male brain and the connectivity in the female brain are both equally important and impressive in their own ways. So the first round goes to a dance of specialization and teamwork. Isn't it a brainy marvel? This is just the tip of the iceberg though. There's so much more to explore in the fascinating world of male and female brains, so stay tuned as we continue to unravel these mysteries, one neural pathway at a time. Next up, we're hopping onto the brain train of spatial skills and mathematical prowess. Fasten your seatbelts as we navigate through the complicated maze of the human mind. Picture this, you're in a labyrinth, twists and turns at every corner. For some, it's a daunting challenge, but for others, it's a thrilling adventure. Research suggests that men often come out as the maze masters, showing a knack for spatial tasks and navigating complex environments. It's as if they've got a mental compass guiding them through the winding alleys of spatial cognition. But it doesn't stop there. When we move the spotlight to the realm of mathematics, numbers start to dance in harmony. Ever noticed how some people can solve mathematical problems with the ease of a maestro conducting an orchestra? Studies suggest that men might have a slight edge when it comes to mathematical tasks. They're the conductors, effortlessly guiding the numbers to create a symphony of solutions. But why is this so? Is it an innate talent, or a cultivated skill? The answer is still shrouded in mystery, but one thing is clear. The male brain seems to have a unique relationship with numbers and spaces. Now let's not forget these are general observations, not universal truths. The human brain is a complex entity, far from being fully understood. It's a continuous journey of discovery as scientists unravel the intricate tapestry of our neural network. So, while men might generally excel in spatial and mathematical tasks, individual prowess varies greatly. It's not about gender superiority, but about understanding the fascinating interplay of biology, environment, and personal experience. The second round is all about mental maps and number crunching. Who knew? As we venture deeper into the labyrinth of the human mind, remember to stay curious. After all, curiosity is the compass that leads us through the maze of knowledge. And with that, we wrap up this exciting exploration of spatial skills and mathematical prowess. Stay tuned for more mind-boggling revelations in the world of neuroscience. But hold on, we're not done yet. It's time to dive into the world of words and emotions. When it comes to language, it's often said that women have the upper hand. This isn't just a societal stereotype, but a fact backed by science. Studies have found that, on average, women tend to outperform men in language-related tasks. They're often quicker at picking up new languages, better at articulating their thoughts, and even more adept at reading between the lines. It's as if they're conducting a symphony of words, their brains weaving together complex sentences with the finesse of a maestro. But the verbal supremacy doesn't just stop at words. It extends to the realm of emotions as well. You might have heard the saying, "Women are from Venus, men are from Mars." Well, when it comes to emotional intelligence, it seems women are indeed from a planet that's a bit more in tune with its feelings. Women tend to be more adept at understanding and expressing emotions. They're often better at identifying what they're feeling, why they're feeling it, and how to best handle those feelings. It's like they have a direct hotline to the emotional centers of the brain, allowing them to connect the dots across various regions for a comprehensive empathy experience. This emotional intelligence isn't just about understanding their own emotions, but those of others as well. It's about reading facial expressions, interpreting tone of voice, and even picking up on subtle body language cues. It's about empathy, understanding, and connection. In essence, when it comes to the language of emotions, women often take center stage. They're like emotional translators able to decode the complex language of feelings and respond in kind. It's a skill that's as beautiful as it is powerful, and it's something that's woven into the very fabric of the female brain. So the third round brings us verbal wizards and emotional maestros, isn't it fascinating? In the grand finale, it's time to shatter some stereotypes. It's crucial to understand that these intriguing differences between male and female brains are not absolute. In fact, individual brain differences far outweigh these generalizations. Each brain is like a fingerprint, unique and unparalleled in its intricate design and function. It's not a competition of who's better at what. Rather, it's about recognizing and appreciating the distinct abilities that each one of us brings to the table. Some of us might have a knack for directions, while others might be wordsmiths, regardless of our gender. This diversity in brain abilities is what makes us humans so fascinatingly complex and incredibly versatile. Imagine a world where everyone's brain worked exactly the same way. How monotonous would that be? Remember, each brain is a splendid mosaic of abilities and potentials, and that's what makes us all marvelously unique.